Good evening, League. This is Assistant to the Commissioner, Cole Kilgore. Figured I would redo my video since the video software I used last night on this laptop did not work. My current computer that I do all my videos that has all the good program software stuff is packed because I'm moving next week. So we will do this quick, no music, nothing special for probably the first three videos, unfortunately, but who knows? Maybe I'll get hyphy at work and do it sometime. I don't know. Anyway, you guys won't miss it anyway. Let's kick it off. Do my predictions. Like last year, I'm going to do 2 videos per week. Do a prediction video, then a wrap-up video Tuesday after the Monday night games. So get looking forward to that. So let's kick it off. Dumpster Fire versus Fupa Freaks. That's Logan Foote versus Mick Steiner. That's the two, not newbies anymore, but the newest members of our league are facing off head-to-head week 1. Right now they have Footy projected to lose 90.9 to 98 according to ESPN. I'm going to go ahead and agree, and I believe Mick will win. Lamar Skrilla and David Johnson, just too much for Footy's team to beat. Des Bryant, Sammy Watkins are probably your best 2 players, Footy, but you will be a good player this year. Honestly, you probably win way more games than you did last year. So I don't think you win the first one. I believe Mick, probably the top rated right now in the league, is going to take this one. And he'll go to 1-0, and Footy will drop to 0-1 pretty much like last year. But like I said, Footy, I believe you have a better team this year than you did last year. Next up, we got the 2 beefers. That's Kyle Flingy, Hot Danes Gravy Train versus Y'all Mind If I Praise God, Mike Schneider. Both coming in very pissed off at each other, very ready to beat each other. Kyle hates Mike, Mike hates Kyle, you know, the usual rivalry. Right now, ESPN has Mike projected to win 97.4 to 93.8. I do not believe that's going to happen, Mike. I believe Kyle's going to knock you off. Thomas Rawls is still getting way too much projections. He won't get 9.4 points. He just won't. I believe Kyle's team is just a tad stronger. His wide receivers below, but I think he's going to get enough points to beat you this week. You guys are probably being a pillow fight this week. But yeah, I believe Kyle wins. Mike, you dropped to 0-1. Kyle goes to 1-0 on the season. Next up, we got Abdullah Ablangata versus Blood Disease. That's Nick Masada versus Alex Payne. Butt buddies for life. HIV blood for life. Yeah. Right now, Masada is projected to win 102.7 to 96.1. I'm going to go ahead and say he's going to pull that off. He's going to win that one easy against Payne. Not much to say about your team, Payne. Zach Miller, not going to get it done for you. Yeah, I saw you pick Ashland, you son of a bitch. Got in the box. What'd you pick up? You picked up Zach Ertz, the league whore. He gets picked up by everybody and dropped by everybody. He just gets fucking boned in the ass each week. But Masada's going to win. Payne, you're going to start this season like you started last, over. Masada obviously going to 1-0. Next up, we got Vape Nation versus Harambe's Tribute Tour. That's Cole versus Cole C-squared battle. Right now, ESPN has Cole projected, that's other Cole, 88.1 to 86.2. That'll change when my trade finally goes through, and I'll put Spencer Ware in for Woodhead, and we'll be all good in the hood. I will beat Cole for the 3rd straight year in the opening game. I will prove to 1-0. Cole will drop to 0-1. That's pretty simple, Cole. I'm sorry, bud. It's just going to happen. Next up, we got Team Brinko versus Trash Pizza. That's Graham versus Austin, old roommates. Right now, ESPN has Austin barely beating Graham by 0.6, 91.4 to 90.8. I don't believe that's going to happen. I believe Graham is actually going to knock off Austin this week. Simple as CJ Anderson is your starting running back, and you have a lot of Broncos players playing in a Thursday night game, opening game of the season. They're not going to put up a lot of points. I believe Graham wins this one. Graham improves to 1-0. Austin, you start off 0-for. I don't think you've done that in a while. Oh, wait, you probably have. Finally, we have Harambe Kong's Heroes versus Moose Stuff. That's TJ Gibbons versus Jordan Herstein, league champ, repeating league champ back-to-back. right now ESPN has TJ projected to win 92.9 to 81.3, mostly because Jordan doesn't have a kicker in. But this one's probably going to be the closest game of the week. I do believe Jordan will. I'm going to say Jordan's going to lose this one. Yesterday, I thought Jordan would win. I'm going back on this. Going back. I believe Danny Woodhead's going to come in for TJ's team, take out Deshaun, and he's going to get him more points than he would have before. Jordan, AB, and Big Ben are probably going to be your best bet for points this week. If they can put up 45, good. If they don't, I think you're going to lose. So I believe, TJ, you're going to start the year off 1-0, and Jordan's going to drop to 0-1. Simple as that. With that being said, that is my week 1 predictions. I've done a little bit of league history, and I figured out the last 2 years' records combined, since that's the last that's when I joined the league 2 years ago, so I don't really know anybody's record before that. But if Cole Moreland would give me manager settings, I could update our ESPN history, and that way it would track it for us, so we could keep that going, so I wouldn't have to go back and watch old videos. FYI, week 13, my first year, Fitzpatrick was my best player. Ryan Fitzpatrick, best player for me. That's crazy. With that being said, that's all I have for week 1 prediction. I will look forward to seeing you guys for week 1 wrap up on Tuesday. Other than that, if you guys want to come out Thursday and watch games, or Sunday for games later in the day, feel free. But once I get to the new pad, I got 4 TVs on deck, red zone, fucking spike ball, all day, every day. All right? You guys have a good night. Assistant Commissioner.